Hello everyone! Today I am continuing my Clangen challenge. We're now on to year 2 of Smokeclan, and so if you haven't watched the first year, please go and watch that. As you can see, I tried my best to disguise myself as a cat, but no, all these weirdos are praising me like a god because they look weird, so I guess that means I didn't do a very good job. But either way, I should let you know that I made a couple changes this time around. I changed some of the way the cats look from last time because last time I was going through a really bad art block, and if they're apprentices, I couldn't really get a good look at them because of the way Clangen presents its cats. Also, I did shading for this one, but I think next time I'm not going to do that just because there are going to be a lot more cats in the next one, and it would take a much longer time. So sorry about this inconsistency. Also, I realized I didn't tell you my settings in the last one. So I have mass extinction events on, same-sex kits on, outside kits or one-parent unknown kits on, all the works. I also think my next update should be in year 5 of Smokeclan, just because I'd rather have more to report on in videos. But I didn't do that this time because I already had all the cats drawn and didn't want to wait any longer. With that said, let's get on to Smokeclan year 2. Okay, so first up is Missile Star and Doppelfreckle. This moon, Missile Star officially announced that they were going to be letting more cats into the clan, but he definitely didn't expect how many cats would join the clan and all of the things that would come with that. And because of this, he's been leaning a lot on Doppelfreckle and vice versa. Everyone in power in the clan has kind of been struggling this moon, but they help each other out a lot, and I think it was the healthiest option for both of them to get together, unlike some other deputy leader pairings we know. Also, I decided to get a super cute reference for this drawing of two cats leaning on each other because I just feel like that really fit them. I didn't make many changes to Missile Star or Doppelfreckle, but I kind of just changed Doppelfreckle's markings to be more consistent, or more readable at least. Now we are on to poor Clover Nudge. They had such a stressful year. I feel so bad for them. Again, with all the new cats going in, they were kind of stressed out, but at the end of the year, white cough and green cough broke out. And at one point, Sharp Fern got it, so there weren't enough able-bodied medicine cats to care for the clan, and they were really freaking out the poor baby. They were really irritable and barely had time to apologize to anyone for how mean that they were being to people on patrols. As you can see, I redid this drawing once because I wasn't happy with the design that I gave them, and I wanted to change up the pose a little bit. Next up is Sharp Fern. Sharp Fern has kind of been knocked off their usual swagger as of recently because of all the things that have been going on. She made a quick recovery after she got sick and immediately took a new apprentice, just picked one from the options available without anyone coming to her first. She usually isn't this serious, but she's more focused on being there for everyone else as a medicine cat. And also, she has had a crush on a Rybark for a while now, and it's getting kind of worse. Also, I have a theory about that I'll be covering later. I didn't really change up her design at all, but I kind of made the lighter spots be in a more readable place. Okay, so now we have a new cat. This is Meringue. For some reason, I have no record of them coming to the clan or breaking their back. I have no idea how I missed that. Shame on me, but I'm pretty sure they were a rogue that came into the clan. But yeah, they have a broken back and I'm very worried for them, and I don't remember how it happened because I straight up didn't see it. But anyway, they are very nice and have been like singing songs in the medicine den and talking with all the kids and stuff, presumably to get their mind off of their condition. But honestly, she hasn't been too worried about it, at least on the outside, so good for her, I guess. I drew her here on a rock with moss on it because I assumed that would be the closest thing to like a warrior cat's pillow. Okay, now we're on to Puddlefeather, and I am so sorry to the person who said that Puddlefeather was their favorite on the last video, because she's been through it this year. She has been on a roller coaster of emotions, going up and down, and, you know, doing Puddlefeather shit, wanting to go adventure and stuff. And at one point, she was defending the clan from a fox attack, and she got a bright heart scar. This, I think, kind of shook her a lot, and she's been thinking a lot about it and her own morals, I think. Also, she and Alistem have been having a bit of a romance going on lately, but it's kind of weird. They've been, like, hardcore flirting one minute and then having an intense argument, like, immediately after, so I don't know how healthy their relationship is. But either way, Puddlefeather is not having time to think about that right now. They've been wandering around the territory a lot, and I feel so bad for them. They didn't deserve this. They just wanted an exciting life, the poor girl. Also, I drew a snakebite scar that I forgot to draw on her last time. Okay, so now we have Pumpkin Patch and a new cat, Marie. Pumpkin Patch hasn't done much this moon, but has been kind of trying to keep everybody company. But he has made very quick friends with a new cat, Marie. Now, the story I've come up with for Marie is that she used to be a breeding cat in a kitty pet home that was very abusive and uncaring to her and her kids. She and her sisters lived there and had their kids, but couldn't leave. Nothing's been confirmed, but I'm pretty sure her kid is Sharpfern. They look really similar, and I'm pretty sure they're in the right age range. But recently, Marie has become a rogue for a little bit, but then joined Smokeclan after seeing that her kid was in it. I really love her. I feel like she kind of acts like Sharpfern, but, you know, more motherly, I guess. She kind of has a motherly relationship with Pumpkin Patch. And one of the first things that she did when she got into the clan, because she didn't really have a grasp on clan life just yet, and she wasn't paying attention a whole bunch because she wasn't really in it for the clan and more seeing her kid, but she hunted over the border and got a mangled tail because of that. She definitely learned her lesson though. She hasn't done it since. Next is Whirlburn, and Whirlburn has been taking on more responsibility than ever. They've kind of begot a lot of their silliness lately in exchange for helping the rest of the clan in as many ways as he can. There's been no word on his and Alistem's relationship. I don't think Whirlburn has much time for relationships at the moment. Or at least he feels like he doesn't. I didn't change his design that much. I, again, just touched up his strips to make them a little bit more coherent. And something that I meant to do on the other design, but didn't for some reason, was make his white stripes look like flames to complement his name, Whirlburn. Kind of like how some people draw Firestar. Next we have Allostem, who has taken a bit more of a somber reaction to all of the things that have been happening. He kind of feels powerless at the moment, like, especially with Puddlefeather. He really does not know what to do for her. He wants to try his best, but he also wants to give her space to deal with her emotions, because I think overall he kind of feels like he doesn't want to get in the way of all of the problems, and I feel like he doesn't really feel like he can do much to help, which I think he can, so that really sucks. I said in the last video I saw him becoming a mediator, but I don't really see that anymore. I think he's having a little bit of hard time talking to cats, period, because he has so much, like, self-consciousness and sensitivity. Also, one thing I wanted to mention that I thought was cute was that he and his former mentor, Missile Star, snuck out of camp together earlier, so I thought that was cute. Now we have Nectarbreeze, who has taken a turn for the better. I think this was a bit easier for her because she kept to herself kind of the whole time anyway. And right before she got her warrior name, since she already kind of knew that she was going to get it, she went out on a long walk all by herself and realized that she didn't really have any goals in life. She had never really previously considered what she wanted to do in the clan. But eventually she kind of realized how many people actually loved her and wanted to see her succeed in whatever she wanted to do, and how little attention that she paid to them before. She realized she wanted to thank them all for how much they cared about her, and how they tried to get through to her even when she wasn't listening. And even though she felt kind of bad about this, she realized she wanted to be that for someone else. She realized that StarClan gave her a voice for a reason, and it was just as important as everyone else's. She's looking a lot more hopeful now, and looking towards all of the other cats that came in, and thinking that maybe some of them could use that communal love that is unique to clan life. She received her new name, Nectarbreeze, with a much more positive outlook on life. Next we have the now very trivial Renpaw, who has become Renfrost. When they received their warrior name, Rybark, their mentor, particularly came up to give a speech in front of the clan and talked about how they were a great cat mentor and how much they loved mentoring Renfrost and was excited to see their future. But right after that, they gained the personality trait Vengeful. And I'm not quite sure what this could mean. Maybe Renfrost encountered something or someone, like a cat over the border, that told them something or gave them an experience. I'm not sure. Maybe they're hiding something. I really don't know. But yeah, I'm a little worried about them, and if anyone has any theories in the comments, please tell me. Next, we have a new cat called Bitnara, like Bitnara. Very weird name, but they were also a rogue. I think that they were one of Marie's sisters in the kitty pet home, although, again, nothing has been confirmed, but I'm not sure if it can be confirmed, so that's what I'm headcanoning for now. She kind of acts like Marie, but she is a bit more bubbly, and she is overall more laid back. Next, we have the sad/happy story of a raptor. When I got this prompt on a patrol, I was almost literally in tears at my computer because I didn't know this is something that could happen, but a patrol heard a kitty pet screaming for their two legs as they drove off in a car. It was so sad, but we took the abandoned kitty pet in, and her name is Raptor. She said that the reason her two legs most likely abandoned her is because she frequently got sick and was sick at the time with green cough, so she was in the medicine den for a couple days. At first, she was really distraught, and at one point she kind of picked a fight with Puddlefeather, but luckily Puddlefeather wasn't hurt by it and kind of understood what she was going through, so. But through witnessing the kindness and support of the medicine den and witnessing the communal life the clan had to offer, she got around to feeling better. She is very thankful to the clan and eventually was restored back to her real self. Raptor is a very fun-loving cat. She is being a class clown, and right now in the clan that is very much appreciated. She can be seen chasing her tail, making jokes, being all around fun to be around. If you look at her more deeply, you can tell that she still is pretty sickly, but she never acts like it. And with a smile as bright as hers, you can never tell upon meeting her. Next is Pepper Shadow, another new cat. She came into the clan as a nursing queen with 4 kits, one of which unfortunately dying to claw wounds from a hawk. Whirlburn was fortunately able to get Umber Kit out of the hawk's claws before, but a few moons later, they unfortunately succumbed to their wounds. And it was right before all of the rest of Pepper Shadow's kits were made apprentices, so she's been feeling very lonely. She's a bit of a loner in personality anyway, but she's been especially not only shut off, but sad. I really feel bad for her, and I hope one day she gets to make her recovery and show herself more to the clan. Now, next, there is some shaming to be done on me, because last time I am pretty sure I preferred to Rybark as a male. They were not. They are female, and they have kits now. I don't know why, I just never really thought about it. I don't really know. I have no idea why I thought they were a Tom, but anyway. They, very surprisingly, because they don't really seem like the type of cat to do this, had kits with an unknown Tom. They have Crescent Kit, which is the yellow one under Rybark, Wisteria Kit, which is the one being drawn now, Chasm Kit, which is going to be the red one under Wisteria Kit, Moss Kit, which is the one who's going to be looking like they're trying to boss everyone around, and Sand Kit, which is going to be the one wrapped around Rybark's tail. I think the drawing showcases their dynamic pretty well, or at least I hope so. Wisteria Kit and Chasm Kit are kind of the partners in crime. Moss Kit is super bossy, Crescent Kit is kind of a daydreamer, and I think Sand Kit kind of wants to join in with the rest of them, but is kind of afraid, or hesitant. Personally, I'm really surprised Rybark would make a decision like this, or maybe not a decision, they didn't seem like the type of cat to do that. Not like it's such a horrible thing, but I'm just surprised because it doesn't seem like it's in character for them, but I guess it was. Maybe they have a love, maybe they don't, maybe it was just like a one-off thing, I don't know. But either way, we don't know the father, and Rybark has kind of been using taking care of their kits as a sort of distraction mechanism from all the other stuff that's going on. But overall, I'm not too worried about them. They seem pretty stable and happy. Also, at first, I thought the kit's other parent might be Sharpfern, because a lot of them have rosettes, but I'm not sure about that. I don't really think so. Rybark didn't have that much attraction back to Sharpfern, and I think that it's more likely that it's some other unknown cat. Rosettes must just be popular in this forest. I didn't change Vibrex design much at all because it's a pretty simple design and I was happy with it, but I had to design 5 other kits, so I think, you know, that's enough pelts for one drawing. And also, it's kind of hard to get a read on some of these designs since they're just kits, so they're definitely subject to change in the future once I, you know, can see them more clearly. Now we have another new cat, actually 4 other new cats. This is Jolly Rancher, Lichen Kit, Parsley Kit, and Milk Kit. Funny story actually, the first thing that Bitnara did when they joined the clan, which I guess she can technically do that because she was part of the clan and, you know, Mistlestar wouldn't say no because it was kind of his idea, but what the hell? Anyway, Jolly Rancher didn't show much personality because they just got in at the end of the year, but I am so mad at them for bringing in 3 new kits, as if we didn't have enough cats already. Come on. I'm so mad at him for this. Smokeclan does not have time for you to be a good father. I'm just kidding. We welcome the new cats, but I am not looking forward to drawing them, oh my god. Also, by the way, Lichen Kit is sleeping on top of Parsley Kit and Milk Kit is being carried in the drawing. Next we have Osprey Heart, who is a new cat that came in from Clan. Their background description is an ostracized warrior. I'm not quite sure what that is, but they are our first trans male cat. So either Clan is transphobic or Osprey Heart did something, I don't know. I hope Clan isn't transphobic because we have such a good relationship with them. But anyway, it seems like they're kind of remorseful and somber, most likely from either being exiled or leaving of their own volition, Clan. They just joined at the end, so I don't know much about them, but yeah, that's Osprey Heart. Next we have Chirppaw. Chirppaw is the medicine cat apprentice that Sharpfern took. They don't seem to be too sad or anything about being taken as a medicine cat apprentice. They're just kind of curious and wowed by the sights and sounds. But honestly, I think they'll be a good fit because one of their personality traits, which I had to look up, is Lore Keeper, and it basically just means someone who really likes history or knowledge, I guess. And that kind of seems to fit with the medicine cat role a little bit. It's really cute though. They have a helicopter, aka Maple Seed, as their accessory. Those are my favorite little things, and it makes sense for Chirppaw to look at something that spins onto the ground like that and go whoa and keep it on their ear. Oh, and he is a Tom, by the way. I have a habit of using they them pronouns just in general before anything else, even if I know their gender. Also, just in case you were wondering, I had them carrying juniper berries, marigold, some wrapping material, and some chair wool because it just seemed fitting for the time. Next we have Birdpaw, who was, for some reason, a little bit jealous of Chirppaw for being chosen as the medicine cat apprentice, which I don't really know why. Birdpaw, you know you can just ask for that position instead. I'm sure Chirppaw isn't dead set on it. And, you know, we could always use more medicine cats, so... But their character description is observant, which probably means they've taken into account a lot of the stress that's been in the clan lately. And, you know, maybe that's why they felt jealous. Maybe they wanted to be in a helping position or Maybe she's just extra nervous or something. Next we have Buttercup Paw. They are kinda mean, or irritable at least. They keep messing with the kits and the other apprentices, and I think it was a wise decision by Mistlestar to give him to Marie. I think he could learn a lot from her. Also, they have a morbid curiosity, which is something that I didn't know cats could have, and that's kind of weird and makes me think that they might be fit for the medicine cat position more than anyone else, but at the same time I do not think they have the attitude for it, so. I think their pelt is really pretty. I'm not sure what marbled means, but I just try to do my best to follow the sprite. Although it's quite hard to follow sprites on Clangen. I like the sprite aesthetic and I'm glad that they have them, but I wish there was more of a turnaround or a flattened pelt or something. And there you have it. There's Smokeclan Year 2. Like I said before, I think I'm going to be updating once it hits Year 5 instead of the next Year 3. And I'm really excited for when that time comes. I am really enjoying this series so far. If you are too, please like and subscribe to see the next Smokeclan video, and leaving a comment is very appreciated as well. All my programs used will be in the description this time around, and thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.